Hi, ladies. Most women don't get emotionally used because men are smarter. They get used because they ignore the words that quietly reveal what's really happening. Because the truth is, manipulation doesn't always look obvious. It doesn't always show up as coldness or disappearing. Most of the time, it hides in language. Here's what you need to understand: words don't just communicate, they shape how you feel, and whoever controls the meaning controls the dynamic. One simple phrase can shift your emotions before logic even catches up. That's how the game is played. So let's break down the four words that slowly drain your energy if you don't recognize them. First, busy. When he says, "I've been really busy," it sounds reasonable, but most of the time, it's not about time, it's about priority. He's not explaining his schedule, he's testing your tolerance. He wants to see how long you'll stay available while giving you less. And here's where it becomes dangerous. Inconsistent attention actually creates stronger emotional attachment. He disappears, then comes back just enough to keep your hope alive. So you start accepting less and calling it patience. The shift is simple. You don't argue, you don't chase explanations. You reduce your availability because the moment your attention is no longer guaranteed, his busy suddenly becomes flexible. Second, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe soon. It sounds harmless, but it keeps you in emotional suspense. He's not unsure, he's keeping access. Without commitment, you wait. He stays free. And over time, you start accepting uncertainty as normal. The solution? Treat maybe as a no. Not emotionally, but practically. You move forward, and the moment you stop waiting, he's forced to become clear or disappear. Either way, you win. Third, friend. This one confuses a lot of women because it sounds safe, but often it's a downgrade. When a man calls you a friend after emotional closeness, he's redefining the connection, keeping access without responsibility. You give support, time, energy, but receive confusion instead of direction. The shift? You don't argue. You pull back your emotional investment, not as punishment, but as alignment. And the moment you do, he either steps forward with intention or fades away. Both give you clarity. Fourth, soon. I'll call you soon. We'll meet soon. It sounds like a promise, but it's usually a delay. It keeps you attached to a future that never arrives. You stay hopeful while nothing actually changes. But real interest doesn't speak in soon. It shows up in action, in clear plans, in real effort. So the moment you stop accepting future promises without present action, everything becomes clear. He either steps up or steps away. Here's the truth most women miss: men rarely say exactly what they're doing, they reveal it through patterns. Busy, maybe. Friend, soon. These words aren't random. They show how secure he feels in having your attention. And this is where your power comes in. The woman who reacts emotionally loses control. The woman who observes calmly gains clarity, because power isn't in what you say back. It's in what you stop tolerating. When your attention is no longer automatic, his behavior changes, not because you argued, but because your energy is no longer guaranteed. And that's when everything shifts. Confusion turns into clarity, uncertainty turns into truth. So remember this: choose clarity over excuses, choose peace over confusion, and never ignore the words that quietly show you everything.